Your family.
We are currently on our way home from Buckle and Boots Festival. It's the Monday. We are tired.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I am.
We're tired. It's been a good weekend though.
I would say I'm hungover, but that's not ideal to drive. I'm not actually hungover. I'm just...
No, we didn't drink yesterday really.
No. I had a little couple of tipples.
Yeah, but we didn't really drink yesterday. But we left at about 12 o'clock. It's 3:45 and we've still got 2 hours left.
2 hours exact.
Yeah, 2 hours
Should we get
exactly.
this show on the road?
Yeah.
Come on then.
So we have been at Buckle and Boots Festival this weekend. We left
Yes, sir.
8 o'clock Friday morning to Manchester. We'll stop port.
What time did we even get there? About 3?
Yeah, about 3 o'clock on the Friday. I do think the lineup for us on the Friday was the better lineup. Like, we knew more people.
Yeah, we definitely knew more people.
On the Friday. But in general, Buckle and Boots is a really good festival.
Yeah, it's well good.
Like, it's sick.
It's so like small, but it's small, but you've got space to go around, and like they've got the really cool stalls, and like it's just a proper like family atmosphere.
You know it is. I know what you mean. And they let dogs and kids as well.
Yeah, there's loads of dogs.
Loads.
Shout out to all the dogs. I was trying to get videos of them all. I think the owners were like, "Who is this guy just keep filming dogs?" So sorry if you see that.
You know, the dogs were the best part. I'm surprised I didn't buy anything from any of the stalls.
So am I.
Just thought that. I'm surprised I didn't. I really wanted to buy a cowboy hat.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't.
I just feel like because we
that bag.
Oh, that bag. I think it was called from Vera Black.
Yeah.
It looks so nice. I don't know why I didn't buy that. I don't know. I feel like I just can't buy anything until we go Nashville. In that lighter, you know what I mean? I just feel like it's a waste. When I go Nashville, I'm going to want to buy so much.
You already taken an empty suitcase.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely taking an empty suitcase. But yeah, the Friday was the best lineup. I think our favourite act over the whole weekend was Jake O'Neill.
Yeah. I really underestimated how good he would be live.
Yes, no, see him. Like, I've obviously listened to his songs, but I've only really listened to One Shot, Two Shot, Three Shot, Four. And it's a bit more like upbeat, so you don't hear his voice as much.
Yeah.
And that's the only song I've probably really listened to of his, but his voice live is unreal.
Yeah, he's got a quality voice. And he's actually really nice. We spoke to him a bit, and he was actually a really nice guy, so fair play to him. Smashing it. He will... I do think he could, like...
I don't see there's any reason why he couldn't.
No, he was so good live.
His voice...
Like, his actual vocals and his voice was unreal.
Yeah, he was probably our favourite act of the whole weekend.
Yeah, and do you know what else I really liked?
Who?
The Cruz brothers.
Yeah, they were really good as well. We only caught the end of their set though, didn't we?
Yeah, but they were sick. It really reminded me of one of them. I can't remember his name. Really reminded me of Jax from Sons of Anarchy.
I know which one you're on about.
Or the guy from Yellowstone. John Dutton's son. I can't remember his name.
Either.
He looked like him from a distance anyway. I don't know about up close.
Yeah. We'd also had a few drinks when we seen him. He
Yeah,
could have looked nothing like him. We didn't drink on the Friday, like at all. We drove to the festival because we weren't camping. The Saturday we decided to get an Uber. And we definitely had one too many drinks.
We had 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4.
We definitely had one too many drinks.
Yeah, so apologies to anyone. If anyone was there, apologies. What are you doing?
What is that car doing? Yeah, no, apologies if you was there on the Saturday when we spoke to you. We definitely had one too many drinks.
Yeah, no regrets though.
Yeah, no regrets. Absolutely no regrets. But it was a great day, a great time. And they had that Red Solo Club afterwards as well, like almost like a bit of like a club vibe.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was sick. Obviously, there's a video of me with my runnies. So if there's anything you know about me, I cannot drink without getting heartburn.
No.
I can't do it. Every time we go somewhere, I either have to bring my Rennies, or if I've forgotten them, I'm like walking around like, does anyone have any Rennies?
Yeah, and then you always remember you've got them, and then just start flexing on everyone. It's like, that's your biggest flex, isn't it, on a night out?
Always have to. Only like in the last like year or so though. Don't know if it's like what I drink or what.
I'm getting old, mate.
I am. I'm getting old. Cannot drink without Rennies. It's actually embarrassing.
Tasha can't hack it.
I cannot hack it. No, we had a sick time, and we will definitely be back next year, I would imagine.
Yeah. If it wasn't raining, I think the camping would be elite.
If we had like a massive group of friends that also liked country music and we camped, it would be sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, the weather was...
The weather is near Manchester, Stockport, like, it's just automatically going to rain.
I've never been to Manchester and it not rain.
Neither.
But every single time I've gone there, it's rained.
I reckon when the whole country gets heat waves, I reckon it still just avoids Manchester and it just rains.
Yeah, the weather is always terrible. That is the one thing. This Saturday, though, it didn't bother us that it was raining. We had a few drinks, we couldn't have cared less about the rain.
No.
But I'm glad we weren't camping, or it would have been a right downer.
It would have, but I don't... Everyone there who was camping, everyone seemed like they was just loving it, either way.
Yeah, no, I do feel like it is a festival that if you want to like enjoy the whole thing, you've got to camp.
Yeah, I agree.
But it was a sick festival. We met people that have got to go like every year as well, like that's their thing.
Yeah, some people just was like, as we was walking in on the Saturday, some people literally just go for like the Saturday evening.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And I was like, yeah, we come here every year. It was like, we don't camp, we just walk in, like, have a couple of drinks and go home. I was like, that's sick.
Yeah, nah. And everyone's just so nice. But we say this at every country event, like everyone's just so nice.
Yeah.
Like everyone just talks to everyone. I suppose you've got something in common with everyone, haven't you?
Yeah, that's true. There's also just loads to do for everyone.
Yeah.
So it's like, there was obviously like swing pool and...
Yeah, they had like kids games.
Yeah, so all the kids could just like there playing about.
And the parents can have a few drinks.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about getting home.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely
We are
be
worrying
back.
about getting home.
Why?
Well, I say worrying. We got an hour and 53 minutes, mate.
Yeah, we're flying.
Without wings. Shout out to the M6 as well, being shut.
And we had to drive through the Peak District.
Through like the Peak District and the woods and single lane
Some of the roads there were not good.
No.
Yeah, we went Buckland Boots Friday and Saturday, and then yesterday, Sunday night, we went to, what was it, Bunny Jackson's Country Club.
Yep.
Sick venue as well.
Yeah, well sick venue.
Wish we had that in London.
We don't have anything like that in London. Not like that, I don't think.
Nah.
But obviously...
You got Little Nashville.
Yeah, Little Nashville.
More of a venue almost though, isn't it?
Yeah, whereas
sense?
That's just like...
Casual vibes.
Free entry, you come and you go as you please.
It's just like an actual bar.
Like a dive bar vibes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was really good. And the best thing about it, a 30-minute Uber was 15 quid.
Yeah, you do not get that where we're from.
No chance.
You can't even get up the road for 15 quid.
No.
That's the one thing we can't stop telling people how cheap Ubers are.
I know, it was literally blowing my mind.
Everyone we were speaking to was like, yeah, and we got a 30-minute Uber and it cost us like 15 quid.
Yeah.
Must be looking at us like, yeah, that's like standard. Probably looking at us thinking, yeah, that's expensive.
Did you also notice how many people told us we need to relocate to up north?
Yeah, so many people told us.
I was like, yeah, that would be so sick. Like, I well want to do that.
So many people told us we need to relocate up north.
Yeah, the north versus south divide that's real.
It is real.
They do low-key hate us. But they like us. Because like, we was actually chatting to them.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing though, everyone speaks to you up north.
Yeah. And everyone's like, oh, well, we've been to London like once or twice and didn't like it. No one talks to us. No one says hello. It's like it's like a completely different world, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I get why they don't like Southerners.
Yeah, I do respect
Especially if you only go to London.
Yeah.
I get why they don't like.
You're paying.
Yous. Not me.
Because you're what, half Northern Irish?
Yeah.
Not even that, mate.
Shut up.
We're not getting into that one.
Yeah, but no, everyone's so nice. And that Bunny Jackson's is sick. I would 100% go again.
Yeah. And obviously our boy Ollie Hawkins was there. Shout out to Ollie.
Yeah.
And John.
Yeah.
I can't remember his mum's name. What was his mum's name?
Remember.
Shout out to John's missus.
Yeah, no. Ollie was definitely so done in. He definitely just wanted to leave.
Yeah, he wanted to go home. He had to like get up and then drive to York and stuff. And then
You're there just chatting away to his dad.
Yeah.
Let us know tomorrow.
he's coming down. I've already told him he's coming down our way and we're getting a couple of beers. He was definitely just thinking, oh please, I just want to go home.
He definitely just wanted to go home.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yes.
He's just been standing up there singing for what, 2 hours or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was good.
We need to.
We've got to go Speedfest now.
Yeah, we've
no choice about it.
No, we have to.
We've been going on about it. If you haven't seen it before, it's at Brands Hatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Countryline TV are doing a stage there, so they got loads of like singers over the 2 days, and it's like American car vibes. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the cars.
I want to say it's like NASCAR vibes, but I don't know.
No idea, but we've been umming and ahhing about it for ages because it is close to us, but we've got to go now, really.
We got to. I've promised John. I've promised John that we'll see him there.
We've got to go. I'm just upset that I went all the way to Manchester and I didn't get an Archie's.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But
I love Archie's.
But I feel like, yeah, if you're from Manchester,
You probably don't like it.
you probably just don't even think about it.
Yeah. You know, I don't reckon they do get an Archie's.
No, they need to let us know. These Mancunians, do you get Archie's?
We had it for the first time like maybe 3 years ago, and ever since then I've just been obsessed with
It
it.
was good though. And we was also hammered.
Yeah.
That was after Park Life, wasn't it?
Yeah, I really wanted to go last night, but I think Bunny Jackson's is in Northern Quarter, I think, and it said it was like a 26-minute walk away from us. We was like, nah, it's not even worth it.
No.
We could get it delivered, but it was like 40 minutes. And we was like, oh, it's going to be freezing by the time it gets to Stockport.
Yeah, that's so true.
I'm presuming they only have that one branch.
No, there's
Do
loads
they-
of them in there.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's loads.
I only know that one next to the train station. I think it's Piccadilly.
Piccadilly's in London, mate.
No, they Manchester Piccadilly.
What?
The main station, I'm sure they've got Manchester Piccadilly and Manchester Victoria.
Why are they just pure stealing our names like that?
I think anyway. If you're from Manchester, you're probably watching this thinking, nah, and
No, I don't know. It sounds right.
I'm
actually.
sure Manchester Piccadilly and Victoria.
Shout out to Piccadilly, man. I wish we was near Piccadilly right now.
I don't wish it was near Piccadilly Circus. Is that what you call it?
Now, to be fair, it'd probably take us the
Even
same amount
longer.
of time to go home, yeah.
But yeah, we've had a very country and western themed weekend.
Yeah. Times have definitely changed since the last time we was in Manchester.
Yeah, last time we was in Manchester, we was there for Park Life.
Yeah, and that was...
I know actually the last time we was in Manchester, we was there for Dave.
Actually, no, last time we was in Manchester, we was there for Man United versus Reading, FA Cup.
Yeah, we was.
Fred scored.
He did.
Shout out to Fred.
Now, I do like Manchester.
Yeah,
Like,
so
I do like it.
So do I.
I
It is
do
good
just
vibes.
prefer the north though. If the weather wasn't as bad every time we're there, it's just so much better. The weather just kills the vibe.
Yeah. The old price of a pint ain't too far off London now, though.
Basically the same, isn't it? A
Yeah.
round in Bunny Jackson's was about 12 quid.
Yeah, for 2 drinks.
For 2
It's
drinks.
pretty light. It's just pretty standard nowadays,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
But I highly recommend going to Bunny Jackson's. The country club though, they've got like 3 different venues. They got a country club, Bunny Jackson's, and then they got a karaoke bar as well.
The karaoke bar was a strange experience.
Yeah, but Bank Holiday Sunday's always a weird one. Like, even when I worked in the pub, it would either be rammed or there'd just be no one there. I think they have live singers quite often though, like Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah, they had on their Instagram, they had like a whole timetable.
Yeah, I was going to say, they have live singers there quite often.
Yeah, I would love to go again.
Yeah, I'd like to go again.
Shout out to Ollie Hawkins, legend. And shout out to his birthday.
Yep. The same day as Zach Bryan, the
Everyone
Saturday.
needs to comment, like and repost that. That would be elite, wouldn't it?
He's got a video. I think he told me he's doing it every day. He wants to perform, is it Heading South?
Yeah.
With him on Saturday the 28th.
Yeah.
Every day he's doing a video on the hope that Zach Bryan is going to say it. And that would be so sick.
It would be well cute, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably like Alex from Glasgow vibes.
Yeah. Just a little bit less
Yeah.
drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you need to go over to his Instagram or TikTok, whatever one you fancy, and tag Zach Bryan and share it and repost it.
Yeah, 100.
And it's his birthday. What a birthday present that is.
That would be unreal. I'll bring my harmonica as well and I'll jump off with
Oh
it.
yeah, just in case they've on a hand.
Yeah.
I thought he wants you to do that, but...
Yeah, no, because I'm pretty poor at it.
No, you're pretty good. You might be showing off in front of them.
They might want me in the band.
They might want you in the band.
We did meet some lovely people
Over the weekend,
over the weekend.
We have.
Wannabe cowboy.
Yeah, shout out to
Regan.
Wannabe Cowboy.
That guy, I've never seen someone just be able to turn it on like that and just be like so professional.
Yeah, either.
And I was just like, nah. I was like, I actually legit, I admired how he done it.
Yeah,
Because after a couple of drinks, we was just waffling to everyone.
Yeah.
And like then you'd see him like having like a little dance and a sing song, and then he was like talking to someone. He's just like,
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He's sick. Like legit, actually sick.
he was just in like getting so many different people like come and say hello to this person or come say hello to this person, and we're like, oh yeah, you're right. Like that guy I said looked like Tyler Hubbard. Oh, shout out to him. He was a legend.
Oh,
I was like, yeah, it's like, do you know what? You look like Tyler Hubbard. And he's like, hey, thanks, man. And then Regan come over and he's like, oh, this is so-and-so. This is Chatting in the Country podcast and that. And I was like,
oh no, what have we done?
And then he was just stood there just laughing like...
Yeah, no, I think there's one thing we have discovered, and we've been talking about over the weekend, that this podcast is never going to be serious.
No matter how hard we try.
No matter
It's just not in my blood.
No, this podcast is never going to be serious.
Yeah. I'm not good at doing
I
serious.
feel like we need to get like a videographer here to just film us
That would be sick.
the whole weekend.
That would be well cool.
But no, we do have, I'm not obviously going to say on the podcast, but we got some pretty cool ideas that we do want to do. We're just not sure how to implement them. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
We got some cool idea for like some videos and stuff that we do want to do.
Yeah.
We just
I
don't know
think
how to
it'll be good.
implement them. So if you are country singer, country content creator, is that the right word?
Content creator, yeah.
Yeah, but in the country music.
Yeah.
No offence, but we don't need every like Tom, Dick and Harry.
So we can't invite Tom, Dick and Harry.
No, unfortunately not.
Got to.
Maybe reach out to us, because we do have some pretty cool ideas, we just don't know how to implement them.
We have no idea what's going on.
What do you mean?
But for example, right, so we're at Buckle and Boots, and there's all these like people like they're willing to have a chat, but it's not until I leave I'm like, oh, we could have done this. Oh, that would have been a well good idea.
Yeah, but now we've got these like sick ideas.
Yeah.
But we just don't know how to implement them.
No, but the one that you thought of is good. We'll try and get that going.
Yeah. So if you are like country singer or like country content creator, please do reach out. We might be able to do it.
Do you reckon anyone can hear me?
Yeah.
I feel like my voice and my throat is in the bin.
Yeah, so's mine after this weekend.
Oh, it can't be nice listening to.
Cannot wait to do F all next weekend.
Did you just swear?
No, I said F.
Well, you better not be swearing, mate. Children might be listening to this.
I hope they're not.
So do I.
I really hope they're not.
Well, I don't know. Get the numbers up.
But yeah, all in all, it's been a sick weekend. And yeah.
Shout out to Gary Quinn.
Yep.
The guy. He's actually that guy.
Yeah.
Like, he is that guy.
He actually is. Yeah, no thanks. I have no idea why we got an invite to Buck Olympus, but
No, neither, but
I really appreciate it.
yeah, I will appreciate it.
We've
Like,
had
first ever like little invite somewhere, and obviously when we got there, they was like, "Oh, go speak to Gary," and we was like, "Why? Like, why do
Yeah.
we need to?" So we was like, "Oh, text him," and then he rings back like 5 minutes later. He's like, "You alright?" I was like, "Yeah, like I got told to ring you," and he's like, "Oh, I don't know why. You have a good time, do whatever you need to do." And then he come up on stage and he smashed it.
Yeah, you did.
Everyone was going mental. He literally walked off that stage like, I'm the guy.
You know, he is ledge though.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
is
what a
ledge.
nice
but
guy.
yeah, thanks for the invite. We've had a sick weekend.
Yeah. We have had a brilliant weekend. It's not until after we've left that we've now thought of these unbelievable ideas. Like,
Yeah,
they'll
but
be so good.
Some of them we couldn't have done there anyway.
No.
Some of them are some intense planning.
Yeah,
But I think it would be so worth it, and it'd just be different.
Yeah. And we was quite late notice in turning up, really.
Yeah,
Coming.
that's the main reason we didn't camp, because it would have been left to me to sort out everything for camping, and I've never camped in my life. I wouldn't have had a clue.
What do you think are the top 5 camping essentials? Yeah.
Tent,
Yeah, number 1.
sleeping bag.
Yeah.
I don't know. You must put something on the floor, like a camping bed or maybe a mat or something. You can't just sleep on the floor, do you?
No. Well, I mean, you can, but no. Like an airbed or something?
Yeah, airbed. See, that's the difference. I was buying us a mat and you'd have got us an airbed.
Yeah, you would have got us sleeping on a yoga mat.
Yeah, see, that is why we didn't camp.
Yeah.
Or I'd have gone to go outdoors or something and ended up spending a fortune.
Spending $3,000.
I'd have been just give me
gear.
everything I need to camp for 3 nights.
We would have turned up, no stove, can't even make ourselves a
Yeah.
tin of beans in the morning.
Exactly, that's why we didn't camp.
Yeah.
Not that much has happened in country music this week though, other than one big thing.
What's that?
Grand Ole Opry coming to London.
Oh, don't even go there, mate. Don't get
The
me
lineup
started.
is good. I think more artists are being added. Obviously the big one being Luke Combs, really.
Yeah,
That is the big one. But the ticket price is ridiculous.
I know.
The cheapest ticket was £93. I can't remember if that was with or without booking fees.
No, that was without booking
Without
fees.
booking fees. And the most expensive was £450. But every ticket has a 10% booking fee, so it was £495.
I don't see how you can put a percentage on.
A booking fee.
No, surely it's just one booking fee.
Normally it is, isn't it?
Normally it's like £3,
Yeah, a
£4,
couple of
£5.
quid. 10% booking fee, but it's alright because you get a poster you can collect on the evening.
Oh,
And what's the
that's handy.
chances everyone don't even get that poster?
No, they probably won't.
But yeah, we didn't even try and get tickets.
No. I do respect people that have. I get it.
If I
Like,
had
it's all-
spare money like that, I would 100% get one.
like, I would say it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Probably will be.
I don't know, but the way it's going, I can see things like that happening in the future anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know, but then everything's just going to get more expensive. All the tickets. It's just classic
Ticket
supply and
prices
demand,
in
isn't it?
general are ridiculous though.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, some country concerts, ticket prices are really good still. But like the bigger artists, like their ticket prices are gonna get out of hand, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, even Morgan Wallen, the one for this Wednesday.
The Rheintice, yeah.
Some of them were like 170 quid.
Yeah. Neither on Via Gugu for over £2,000 probably
Yeah,
now. I know there's Grand Old Opry ones on Via Gugu for £2,000.
And someone's trying to swap a ticket for a 2-week stay in their villa in Spain.
Yeah, that's wild. Fair play if that's you.
Yeah.
Fair play. I do wish I was going Morgan Wallen this Wednesday. Like, I do wish I was going.
Yeah, so do I, but
We've already spoke about that ticket issue.
yeah, we don't need to go back into details. And I did get reminded of it literally as soon as we walked into the festival.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake, I saw your video about getting the 2 tickets. I was like, yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks for reminding
Cheers
me.
for reminding us. Yeah, no, the Grand Ole Opry ones are wild. Let us know in the comments if you are going. I do wish I was going. I just couldn't justify it. Especially we come back from Nashville like a week and a half before, and we never been to the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it just feels like. And them ticket prices are a lot cheaper. I'm pretty sure you can do like the Opry 100 VIP backstage tour for like not that much more.
No, it's like $500, isn't it?
One of them is like $500. So it just seems like, what's the point almost?
Yeah. Well, I don't. That's what I mean. And we got a lot coming up this year. It's just one of them.
Can't get everything, can you?
Maybe one day when this starts blowing up and we've got like 60 million followers,
Yeah.
they'll be asking us to be there. You know what I mean? And paying us to come.
Paying us. You want to be invited and paid.
Well, no, I'll just take an invite, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah.
I think the only other thing, well, not only other thing, I'm sure plenty more has happened, but that we know of, is Morgan Wallen's album actually hitting the official UK charts at number 1.
Number 1, mate.
Not just the country charts.
That's what I mean.
He is mainstream, no, like not in a bad way.
No, yeah, he's big time.
He is like big time. Like,
He's
people
like-
know who he is.
He's on like KMFM.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People know who he is, but it's still pretty cool to see that their albums are hitting normal charts and number 1 in the UK.
Yeah.
For him, that must be so sick, because like country music hasn't been like massive for that long.
No, not recently.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I reckon we'll see more artists.
Good on him. It's nice to see these small underground artists finally rising to the top.
Yeah. Something like that. I reckon we'll see more of that in the next few years. Like there's country singer singles hitting like the normal charts.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially TikTok, and that helps as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, people are loving it on TikTok. Do you know when we was in that bar yesterday?
Bunny Jackson's.
Bunny Jackson's.
Yeah.
Like, obviously their toilets are unisex, and I could, like, it sounds weird, but it was a unisex toilet. I had no choice. I could hear like the girls like outside talking. I was like, oh yeah, like I didn't really even like country music, and then it literally like last weekend they went round their friend's house or had a barbecue or something, and then they put on loads of country music. She's like, yeah, now I'm just a country music fan, and then she was just there.
Yeah, fair. Rate it.
You know what I mean?
I rate
Also,
it.
it is awkward. I don't know if I'm a fan of the unisex toilet vibes. I'm in there, you know what I mean, squeezing out. I'm in there fighting for my life, and I can just hear 2 girls outside talking.
The reason I don't like it is because men are gross.
What? What do you mean?
Just like way all over the toilet seats and stuff. No need for it.
Yeah, but sometimes it's hard to like.
No, I hate unisex
Right.
toilets for that reason and that reason only. That men are gross.
No, do you know what? It's people that just don't wipe afterwards. Just wipe it. If you're not gonna lift, if you can't be bothered to lift the toilet seat up, at least wipe it.
Yeah, no, it's gross. And then but when they leave the toilet seat up, then I have to put the toilet seat down. I've got to touch it. Well, obviously I get a bit of tissue and like do that.
Yeah, you worry too much.
It's gross.
It's not.
No, it is gross. I
It's
do not need to touch the toilet seat or someone else's wee.
I'll happily put that toilet seat back down and then still not wash my hands.
No, that's gross.
That's
it's gross.
That's legendary.
No,
Never
that
mind.
is gross. Honestly, men are gross.
What?
We did have this conversation yesterday though, and like I don't want people to think I'm being rude, but I always find it really interesting when you go to like country bars or like country events, and like people don't know the songs.
Yeah.
No, but only because I was never like I wouldn't go to like a heavy metal bar because I don't know the songs.
Like 5, 6, 7 years ago, you wouldn't have gone to a country bar.
No, because I
probably.
didn't listen to the music.
No.
So like, why would I go? Do you know what I mean or not?
Yeah. No, I get that. It's when you see the hen parties turning up with the pink fluffy cowboy hats, and but they love it, even if they don't know the tunes.
But I just find that only because I love to sing and dance when I'm drinking.
Yeah.
That is what I go out to do, is sing and dance.
Very poorly though.
Yeah, terrible.
Sorry.
But
No need for that, was there?
I'm enjoying myself,
Exactly.
so who cares? But I just find it weird, only because I just wouldn't go somewhere I don't know the songs.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But I don't know.
Each of their own though, did no harm.
No, I do no harm. And then they might go out and be like, oh yeah, that was a banger.
Yeah,
Add
true.
it to the playlist.
They might do. Hope they
Get it
do.
going. I hope they do as well.
Or else they just think it's terrible and they've wasted their night out.
Yeah, they could have gone McCooley's or something.
That's in Liverpool,
Oh yeah.
not Manchester.
They could have gone Albert Schloss.
Yep.
That's in Manchester, isn't it?
Yeah, they got one in Birmingham as well. But I think that's it for this week.
Well, I think that's it.
That's it. As I said, we've got some pretty cool ideas, so if anyone wants to give us a message and try help us implement them, etc., let us know. And if you're going to Speedfest, I think it's not this weekend, the weekend after, you know.
It's not this weekend.
No, it's not this weekend, it's
that's
the weekend
good.
after.
Yeah, that's good. I don't think I could go out again. I'd probably just drive.
Yeah,
and drink water.
So yeah, let us know if you're going Speedfest as well, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.